1.
Being an undercover hotel inspector is something I truly enjoy. I always have my story all worked out in advance, but once when I was sent to review a farmhouse hotel, as soon as I showed up, the receptionist asked me if I had come for the event which was being held in the town. On impulse, I decided not to use the story I'd made up and spontaneously said yes, even though I didn't know what event it was. To my surprise, I was immediately shown to the hotel dining room, where I was seated at a large table with people who had come to take part in the event. It turned out that the event was a farm machinery and agricultural services show, so I had to pretend throughout the evening that I was a potential client.
Two. All my working life has revolved around hotels. I studied hospitality management and after graduation worked as a chef and a restaurant manager. Then, one day I spotted an advert for the position of undercover hotel inspector. It sounded perfect. There were 100 applicants, but my vast experience in the trade landed me the job. I've stayed in mansions and five-star hotels in the world's biggest cities, but sometimes I'm sent to test out a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. And while the experience may not be luxurious, it does give me an opportunity to enjoy quiet walks in the countryside. Three.
My job involves inspecting hotel restaurants. It's not unusual for me to have 2 starters, 2 main courses and 2 desserts, and then call room service for a midnight snack. The food is sometimes horrible, but I have to try it anyway. I don't let anyone know who I am until I pay the bill after breakfast. Then there's usually a kind of nervous energy in the air. But my job is not about giving bad reviews. It's about giving objective feedback and exploring areas where there's room for improvement.
Four. A friend of mine is an undercover hotel inspector, and one day he told me his firm was recruiting. I thought, why not? And I applied. I was successful, and now I've been working as a hotel inspector for about 3 years. At the beginning, I wasn't sure that it was what I really wanted to do, but after some time I changed my mind. My assessment starts the minute I arrive at the hotel. I begin with evaluating the check-in process. In the hotel restaurant, I'll even make a note of how long my water glass sits empty. The evaluation is as much about the staff as it is about the hotel itself. Five.
As an undercover hotel inspector, I have to be creative. Staff can sometimes be very inquisitive. They wonder, why has she come all by herself to an expensive resort like this? I always have a good story prepared. I frequently say that my friends just had a baby, so I'm in town visiting. Then, just in case they have any suspicions, I will, for example, ask the receptionist where I can purchase baby clothes. And in this way, I also test the staff's local knowledge, which is part of the hotel assessment.